Well, hello there all you absolutely magnificent people, and welcome back to another live stream of An Ecologist Plays. We are back in Dawn of Man, of course, carrying on with our semi-ecological playthrough of City Builders. So let's see if we can build a lovely Stone Age settlement in an ecologically friendly manner. So with that, the idea is that we're not going to be allowed to chop out extensive parts of forest. We're only allowed to harvest here and there. We're not allowed to really deplete all the resources. We've got to move and be a little bit more nomadic. And yes, of course, we are going to be doing things like fishing, which will deplete certain areas, but we're also going to just move every now and again. Sorry, I think I can edit work area. There we go. We can shift around. We can, instead of overfishing one area, we can move over to another area and kind of fish there, allowing fish stocks to replenish in this area. A whole bunch of stuff we are going to do. If you guys have any comments, please pop it down in the comments below, or in the chat at least. And of course, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask those as we carry on. What have we got flying here? This is, oh, this is a type of golden eagle, I think this is. Yeah, that's a big eagle. So that's definitely a bird of prey. Of course, in order to have the birds of prey here, this area should also have a whole bunch of smaller prey animals, which will be things like hares and small goats and baby sheep and stuff like that. I believe the baby ibex and mouflon, which I think are over here somewhere. There we go. There's the ibex. There's a nice big ibex, and then there's also an ibex kid as well. Oh, a young male. There we go. Let's have a look at him. Hello there, little one. There he is. So the young one, they're already developing his horns there. The fully grown male with a proper sized horns there. Horns, not antlers. They don't shed these during the winter season. Instead, they keep them throughout their life. It also is, as far as I recall, it is, well, there's a big section in here that is living tissue, where the horn is being produced the whole time. But yeah, there's the young male, there's a fully grown male, and then there is the ewe over here as well, the mother over there. But this little one over here, this kid, will most likely be very nice prey for the golden eagle that we have flying around. Let's see, I see Ozzy is here and Johan Dark are here. Hello there guys. Welcome to this stream. So glad you are with us. I see Firedark also. Hello, welcome. So glad you're also with us today. Let's see, Johan, I see you say that if you want to migrate, try to collect all resources and dismantle everything, or villagers will try to still use it or pick it. Don't forget about task areas too. Oh. Alright, yeah, I was thinking of actually leaving the houses or some of it behind, because that's technically what they would have done. We'll see whether that works or not. Most likely what will happen is our poor tribe members here will constantly try to come back to their homeland. We'll see. If it doesn't work, we are going to settle eventually, but for now, I think what I'm going to do is, where are we now? We are now in autumn, yeah, we're in fall, so we're not going to do this right before winter. When spring arrives, once we have survived the winter, we are going to move over. And I think one of the best places to move over would be this area over here. Generally, yeah, large numbers of animals in this area, in this plains area over here. So this will be a great place to actually settle, or at least to have our next settlement. Lots of resources. We've got flint we can harvest here. There are some stone we can harvest here. Blueberries, oh yes. Beech trees, oak trees, whole bunch of different trees we can look at. And of course, a whole bunch of animals. I mean, look at that. There's a nice herd of wild donkeys over there. There's a reindeer over there as well. Yeah, this is a marvelous spot. Oh, there's even a wild boar over there as well. Marvelous spot to actually settle. But before we're going to do that, we do need to increase the knowledge points that we have. I want to actually get some stuff done. So I have got in chat, or in the poll, I have got a poll there for what I should get next, tanning or... Oh, what have we got here? I think these are the doves that I'm flying around here. Tanning or dog domestication. I see so far there are 2 votes for dog domestication, 1 vote for getting the tanning, which will allow us to make leather. So just looking at it here, both of those tech there would cost us 5 knowledge points. Tanning here allows us to make the tanner and do some weaving and eventually get the sledge making, which we will need to actually drag the megaliths around, the big stones around. Also leather and leather outfit, which we also will need eventually. But dog domestication allows us to get a dog, and then also do some dog training here, which gets us then ready to do goat domestication. But we'll only be able to domesticate goats and sheep and pigs when we get to the late Stone Age, into the Neolithic. So still a little while ago. Johanna also mentioned the fireplace is the heart of your village for in-game caravans and migrating settlers to build new ones where you settle. Okay, I will The fireplace, the hearth, I will destroy or recycle. There we go. Recycle, before we carry on to the next section. I must remember. If I do forget, please do remind me in chat that I must do that. Now, we've got quite a nice high workload. There's flint being picked. Animals are being hunted. A megalosaurus. Oh, are you guys still, I think, off screen? Off screen, I think, yeah, I did set a hunting area here. I don't want that. I don't want that anymore. It doesn't work. I decided I'm not going to set the hunting areas anymore. Instead, I'm going to do active hunts and actually get my settlers or my little tribesmen here to go and do specific hunts that I set out for them. Okay, let's see what else is taking them. Some crafting, some hunting. You can delete that. I don't need to hunt that anymore. Fishing. Gathering resources. Okay. Now, okay, we're down to 150%. That is a more manageable workload. Let's see. Now, I have built some more tents here in the hopes that we will get some new people settling or migrating to us, but hasn't happened yet. Hopefully that will happen soon. We're going to get hopefully some more people. We can actually support a total population of 21. Now, of course, we don't want too many because then we do need to get more food. I don't think we've got enough food for everybody. If everybody were to come and settle here now. Looking for more of my hunters. I've got 2 hunters there. Where's everybody? You guys, what are you doing over here? There we go. 2 more hunters over there as well. Okay. Right. So we've got 4 hunters in total, I think. Okay, come on. Where are these hunters? I think the one hunter has gone into the tent. I think so. What are you doing? You are going to the stone. Are you going to mine the stone there? Finally. The flint pickaxes are being utilized. So I tried off screen as well to get them to actually mine the stone, but they didn't want to, and I see now finally they are doing that. I see Johanna also mentioning good choice to not use hunting areas. They give you more dead villagers than anything else. Yeah, I can imagine that. I like having a little bit more control. Oh, there you guys are. There's my hunters that went after the megalosaurus. You guys are still sad about Varmek's death last time. Don't worry. We are going to sort that out momentarily. What have you got? You've got a bone harpoon. Okay, you're going to come fishing, I guess. Yeah, going to the bank. You're going to go fishing. How many hunters have we got over here? None. There's 1 over there. I do wonder where the rest of my tribe went. Oh, some people joined. I just looked up at the population and I noticed, hey, we're on 11, and then I saw there's a notification at the bottom, apart from the fact that we have no flint, that there are now 2 new people that joined our settlement. So that is great stuff. Glad to hear that. How's our food situation looking? I think this is food. Our food is, yeah, we've got 11 food. That's not a lot. Hence the hunting expedition. Okay, you know what? Everybody that can hunt, let's go hunt. You're going to all gather over here. Now, trying to be in an ecological manner, what we've got here, we've got a woolly rhino. This is a mother with a baby. We are not going to hunt her. She is, like, really in poor health. Would have been an easy kill, but that would not be nice, because the rhinos, they tend to have their babies with them for a very, very long time, and it's very possible that the woolly rhino here would have done the same. They would have had their calf here with them for 2 years, 3 years, for quite a while before they actually reproduce again. So if we kill this mother now, this baby doesn't even have a proper horn yet. There's no way he'll be able to defend himself. So if we were to kill the mother, we're basically dooming the male, as this little one as well, and we're not going to do that. Instead, what we are going to go for would probably be, I think there's a bear over here. We've got something here. What is this? This is a bison. That's a young female away from the herd. There's a young male here, also away from the herd, and we've got a young cave bear, a male. So we are going to hunt. We are going to hunt this one young male bison, and we're going to hunt this male bear over here. Those are going to be the 2 animals we are going to hunt today, or now. We've got 4 potential meat coming from the bear there. We've got another 6 meat coming from the bison over here, potentially. Okay. So all my hunters, You guys are all coming over to this side. Thank you very much. And thanks, Johan, also for the tip last time to double-click to get them to run. Yeah, it definitely helps quite a bit. However, some of them, like this little one over here, Marvek over here, refuses to hunt, or to run. But he's kind of tired at the moment at least, so it makes sense. Oh, here comes another hunter. Eesh, you guys are taking your sweet ass time to get here. So we need about 4 to 5 food items, you say, on per year per villager. Should not be more than that. Can support approximately 20 villagers from just hunting, collecting, and fishing. Great stuff. And then after that, of course, agriculture will come into play as well. Alright, so you guys all have got spears. You should be able to make quick work of this young male. So while we are here, while we are hunting, or before we actually kill this male. Oh, such a beautiful, beautiful bison here. So of course, as mentioned before, this is probably I kind of forgot the name. It's one of the bison species that, it was a bison species that moved over from Russia, from Siberia. The steppe bison moved over to North America. That became, I think, bison latifrons, if I'm not mistaken. And then it became bison antiquus over time. And then I think nowadays it's bison, the American bison. So changed from steppe bison into the longhorned bison, into the, eventually gradually over time became the antique bison here, or the other way around, and then became the normal American bison that we have nowadays. Alright. Nonetheless, we are going to take this young male out. He is in poor shape, highly unlikely he is going to survive. He's away from the herd. So we are just going to, hopefully, yeah, there we go. Okay, you guys have finished that. Great stuff. Now, all the hunters, gather here, please. We've got a bear to hunt. There's the bear. Now, this male bear over here is most likely one that is looking for a territory. And we are just going to... Oh, he's running away. He is running away. And, of course, our hunters are going after him. Great stuff. You do not have a butchering tool. Okay. You can come home. Who have we got with a butchering tool? Let's see. You do not. You're a child. You've got a stick. You're also a child. Oh, we've got lots of children. Lots of children. Not many grown-ups here. Okay. You, Jarmek. You can run over here and slaughter this bison. Thank you. Okay. Otherwise, it's just like, okay, that is it. Can I check? We have that bison there, and we've got the 2 woolly rhinos. Hopefully, they're not going to do anything to us. Achievement to have 100 population without getting to farming age. But that needs really good planning, and areas with lots of fish. 50 villages on normal playthrough is top manageable population. Okay, yeah, we're going to aim for about 20. I don't think we're going to get to 20 before we actually depart on our nomadic expedition. But hopefully we're going to get close-ish to that. Yes, I know we are out of flint. Don't have to worry. I know, I'm aware that we are out of flint. Alright, now. Oh yes. I randomly remembered after last time that there is this, the knowledge progress. You get knowledge points every time you hit some of these milestones. So if we get 4 more villages, we're going to get 3 knowledge points for that. Then we've got 15 people. That's going to give us 3 knowledge points. If we kill a raider, we get another 2 knowledge points. If we domesticate animals, 10 of them, we get some knowledge points. I'm not sure how many. But also for hunting things. Now that we've hunted 2 cave bears, if we've hunted 5, we get 2 knowledge points. So, same with all the animals. When you hunt the first one, you get points. When you hunt 5, you get points. I think when you hunt 5 or 10, you get points. Here, for example, yeah, cave hyenas, we've hunted 8 out of 10. So, you try to hunt as many as you can. But we are going to do it in a sustainable manner, as sustainable as possible, and then you get knowledge points for that. You can also see if we build 3 more tents, we get more knowledge points. If we build 2 more storage tents, we get more knowledge points. If we build 1 more hearth, we're going to get knowledge points as well. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so some of those things, I don't think we need more. But anyway, and of course, as we collect resources, or certain numbers, we also get like 250 sticks. We're going to get more knowledge, knowledge points. Currently 140 sticks collected thus far. Right, our food has taken a bit of a nosedive, it seems. Ish. Oh, I think I know why we keep on getting that notification. No. I thought I knew why we're getting that notification that we have no flint, because it's constantly popping up. I thought it was because we are trying to make some flint tools, but that is indeed not the case. Okay, how are things going here at the slaughtering? Where was it? That was over here. No. Okay, just need to check. Here's the bison. Okay, here's the bison that is being slaughtered. And... no, those are flint. But here it is. Here's what is left. We've got a bone and some meat left of the bear. And that is it. Hello there, President. Welcome to the stream. Glad you are here with us. It is going very well. Oh my word. Imen is collecting stuff. Hopefully you are not being charged by the Willy Rhino. That is not very smart. Walking right past the Willy Rhino. The Willy Rhinos most likely had horrible eyesight and probably would have charged Imen over here. Yet Imen doesn't care. Imen is just doing her thing. I just want to check. We don't have any more villagers randomly running around here. I don't think so. I think she was after a megaloceros and just kind of went off into the distance to go and hunt that megaloceros. But yeah, President, things are going well. Going well this side. Hope everything's going well on your side as well. And that you're having a lovely, lovely weekend. Let's see. More about crafting. At least 10 of each resource. I think maximum points per item type is received for 1,000 resources. That's a lot. 1 to 10 of each animal type into Paleo or Mesolithic eras. Ages is best way to get many research points early, you say. Okay. Are we going to just systematically hunt? Here we go. We've got more meat and some raw skin that will hopefully now be collected by some of the tribe members. Yeesh. Actine over here is very, very unhappy. It's most likely because of Varmek that died last time. So, shame. Yeah, Varmek is currently, I believe, buried over here. Although technically, I don't think he was buried. He was just kind of eaten by the hyenas. But yeah, shame. That, of course, was a hunt that went horribly wrong last time. We're going to try and not have repetition of that tonight. Okay, let's see here. Sticks. We've got a lot of. We've got some raw fish. Hopefully, it's being dried. I don't see any fish being dried though. So I'm assuming it's over here. Oh, it's most likely being carried by whoever fished. There's a dry fish. I don't see any raw fish. No, that's meat. That's meat and that's nothing. Okay, so probably someone is carrying fish around. Not sure who. Anyway, there we go. There's a fish. There's a raw fish. I don't know why you're carrying raw fish around. It's going to stink to high hell later on, but anyway. And, oh yes, that I also did compile last time, or off screen. I've got more rock piles for us and some more wood piles as well. Some of them with sticks and logs. Some of them, like the one here next to the hearth, just sticks. And one over here, sticks and logs. Okay, so logs, I don't think we're going to try to... You're not going to try and gather a lot of logs now because, I mean, it's not going to be that worth it because we're not setting up a wall yet. We are later on going to... Okay, I see, Johan, you did mention to make one of the drying racks or set the drying racks to a high priority. I've set this one to high priority. Hopefully, it will take precedence now, or take precedence. Go. What's happening here? Oh, it needs repairs. Okay, let's get someone to hopefully repair that. And then, anybody collecting the meat? No, doesn't look like it. Anybody coming over here? Yeah, you are. A child. Of course, a child goes and does the hard work away from village. Another child. There we go. There goes Yarmek, one of the old men carrying the fish around. Thank you. Thank you, Yarmek. Now you can come over here and... there we go. The bone is being collected. That's great. Oh, everything's being collected. Okay, never mind, Yarmek. You can go home. You can come and stand over here, I think. How are our fishing spots doing? This one still has some, and this one also still has some fish left. These ones are slowly but surely replenishing. Oh, we are heading into winter. Alright. Now, what to do, what to do? Oh, Karna is not doing too well. He's sleepy. Okay, we have gathered some stone, and now we've got knowledge. Now let's see what you guys said in terms of... Oh, it's 50-50 between tanning and leather. Sorry, tanning and dog domestication. So if you haven't voted yet, there is a poll that is currently running. I'll give you guys another minute or so before I end the poll, and then whatever is in the lead, that is what we are going to do. If we did bounce back in terms of our food, that is marvelous. I think that is probably due to the hunt that we have had. Alright, let's see here. Population-wise, prestige of 34. Wow. Welfare 85. Okay, we're doing a little bit better than we did before. Okay, so raw have the decay speed, or raw meat have the decay speed of 1 season. Dried meat or fish take last 1 year, and multiplied when stored inside buildings to last even longer. Oh, that's marvelous. Now, it does make sense though. If you cure something either wind-dried or with salt, it will last longer than just like raw meat left out in the open. And then of course, if you take that and you put it in a nice dry environment, that is really perfect. That will really help to keep the meat, and dried meat in particular, nice and edible. In South Africa, for example, South Africans love eating what we call biltong, which is basically jerky, but not quite jerky. It's nicer than the typical jerky that you may know. And we've got biltong, which is dried, wind-dried meat with salt and spices on there. There are usually coriander on there as well, because not only do you want it to last, you want it to taste nice as well. The coriander and salt and some other spices also sometimes thrown in there. What are you taking there? Fish. Right, there we go. Fish to the food dryer. We also have in South Africa, basically like that, but with fish, which we call bokkums. And those are usually little small fish, little bait fish, mullet in essence, that we call them mullets at least, little bait fish. That dried in the open air, but heavily salted. Oh, man. I know some of my family loves it, and I think Nick also loves it, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't really eaten it because, it's just too salty. I don't like that much salt in my food. But yeah, that's small little fish, dried, wind-dried, but with salt, cured properly. That's also South African, typical West Coast South African food that you can find in South Africa. Alright, let's see now. We are heading into winter, and I think it is time for me... Oh, well, the poll ended on a 50-50. Goodness me, goodness me. So what do I go for? What do I go for? I'm going to go for dog domestication. Yeah. I don't know how we are going to domesticate the dogs, but we are going to try to domesticate the dogs. Apparently we've got a wolf attack. Where? There. Okay. Going after Thuridil. Thuridil, where are you? Thuridil. Ah, there you are. You have got nothing on you except a stone, and you can't even whack something with that. Alright, so hunters. All hunters. Please. Gather here. Apparently you have got something. Oh, you've got a sling. Oh, yes, you've got a sling. Okay. Nonetheless, all the hunters gather. You guys, shoot the wolf. I would love to actually see the sling in action here, so let's just have a look. Like a sling, I made when I was a kid, in high school, I made a sling. And the sling is a very basic thing. I mean, a little pouch with 2 leather straps that usually have it wrapped around your finger, and then you hold the other strap between your 2 fingers, and you sling it, or you fling it, or swing it. There we go, that's the word, not fling or sling. You swing it, and then you let it loose, and off goes very often a pebble, but later on with the casting of metal, you could make a little metal nugget, and you could, or slug, and you could sling that very, very effectively. In some cases, the guys were extremely accurate. I think the Balearic slingers, for example, were famous for being heavily focused on their slings and being very efficient or proficient with it. But yeah, I remember once I took a little pebble and I accidentally hooked it, and it just flew off into the distance. You can get some amazing range, but of course at that range you usually aren't very accurate. But I want to see how this person... Oh, it's just kind of... Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so it's kind of like a... Yeah, little cord with a sling there. Okay, but this is a very short range that she's using to actually fling at this wolf. Yeah, this may end poorly. We'll see. We'll see momentarily. Okay, everybody, please hunt the wolfie. And hopefully, Pyradel survives this. Now, of course, whacking with the axe. Oh, and okay, wolfie's dead. Pyradel, are you alive? That's the question. Yeah, you're doing quite well. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Who have we got that can slaughter? You. Come on, slaughter it, please. Amen. Please come and slaughter that wolfie for us. And that was the first wolf we killed. Oh, great stuff. Okay, and see, the decay timer also resets every time you use that resource in some process. So tools, food processing, etc. So the entire decay life can last a long time. Oh, that's great to know. That is really great to know. For now. What I want is a wolf pup. As far as I know, you tame a wolf pup. That is what you tame. Now, we need a wolf pack. If we are to get a wolf pup, we are going to have to tame, or if you're going to tame a wolf, we need a wolf pack. And for that, we need to find it. I don't see any wolf packs yet. We had that lone wolf, and that was it. Unfortunately, I don't think we could tame it. What have we got here? A cave hyena. Yeah, we can't domesticate them. Oh, look what I found. Not the birch tree. The mammoth. Oh, yes. This is a male. This is indeed a bull. A big old bull. Mammoth bull. It seems like, at least in the game here, this bull is very similar to what we find with elephants in, in Africa. Not sure about the Asiatic elephant, but the African bush elephant, and I think the forest elephant in Africa would do the same. Very often you've got lone bulls, and then you've got the herd, which is a matriarchal herd. So the oldest cow there usually is in charge of the herd, and then the bulls will be fighting with one another for access to the herd. And then whoever's the strongest usually will get the breeding rights. Oh, this is an amazing, amazing animal. Before I forget, notice something strange or interesting here. Teeny tiny little ears, which makes sense. And it makes sense that African bush elephants have these massive ears and the mammoths had these tiny ears. In the case of the mammoth, it is to do with conservation of heat. Because they're living in a very cold area. If you've got a massive ear, the ear, as you can see here, is quite thin. Again, lots of blood vessels going into that. And if you've got a very thin body part like the ear there's a lot of surface area relative to its volume from which it can lose heat. And if you've got big ears, if mammoths, for example, had massive ears, they would have lost a lot of heat. Potentially lost so much, they would have lost so much heat that they would have died due to cooling down too much. So that's not great at all. Bush elephants, African bush elephants on the other hand, they have a problem that they're so big in a hot environment, so not like the mammoths in a cold environment, they are in a hot environment, and as a result, they can actually overheat. They've got these big ears, lots of blood vessels there, they flap their ears, they have wind blowing over it, and what it does, it cools, they lose heat from those big ears. So the mammoth had tiny ears to conserve heat, African bush elephants had, or have, massive ears to lose heat. Same group, all these type of pachyderms, or these proboscidae, that's the group they belong to. The proboscidae, the trunked animals, they all have these ears, but some of them, like the mammoth here, tiny ears, and the bush elephants, big ears. So, oh, amazing. Of course, a very shaggy coat as well, to trap a lot of heat as well. Oh man, I would have loved to see a woolly mammoth. I mean, the last ones died out after or around about the time of the Great Pyramids were being built in Egypt. And they were surviving on Wrangler Island to the north of Siberia. Little island with a bunch of mammoths on there that held out longer than they did on the mainland. And that is just, oh, that's amazing. We're just a few thousand years too short, or too late to actually see mammoths, at least the proper ones, running around. Alright, so there is a mammoth there. We are going to later on move to that area as well, and maybe then we will do a mammoth hunt as well. You know what? I'm just going to... there we go. Oh, I was going down the wrong river. I remember from last time, we couldn't find it. Find our settlement again, but pressing minus at least takes you to... and plus takes you to your work areas. So, yeah. But yeah, finally we found some mammoths. So at least a mammoth. But still no wolfies in this area. No. What we do have are cave bears. This is a female with 2 cubs as well. And we're again not going to hunt her unless she attacks us. We've got children. No, children, don't go there. I want you. 1 child, 1 adult. You guys come and pick the sticks up here. I don't want you at least... No. Don't go there. Come and pick up sticks over here for now. There are dangerous animals here. We're going to let them pass. We're going to give them a wide berth. Oh, I do hope I've got nobody on this side of the river. No. No people on this side of the river. Okay, cool. Oh, you guys are going to drink. If they do come into our settlement, then we are going to defend ourselves. But until such a time, we are not going to kill them. Oh, another wolf attack. Oh. Oh. You know, when I pressed tab, I did see the red there. Oh, it was that one still. It was still that one that was being harvested, but now there is a new one. An old female. Okay, hunters. Please. Please. Okay. You at the river, you are too far away. Come on. No, don't do that. There we go. There we go. Hunt. This one, please. Okay, what I'm going to get is you. Run home. Please. Run, little one, run. Actually, you can now. Oh, you've just got... No, you've just got a blade. There we go. Okay, cool. Sorry. Okay. All over the place. I realized that, okay, this Wolfie is almost dead, so she may as well just go whack it with the axe. Okay. Or with her stone tool. You guys, yeah, go back to your business, whatever you were doing. You're going to the hearth, probably to eat. Taking the dried meat, it seems, and sitting down to eat the dried meat by cooking it first. You do you. Alrighty, let's see here. Just want to double check that I haven't missed any messages. Oh, we are only 1 point away, 1 knowledge point away from actually getting tanning as well. Okay, we're about halfway through winter. And then we are going to have to get ready to pack up. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to... Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 huts. Each hut, it seems, allows us a population of 3 people. So if I have 11 people, I just need 4 huts. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually take these 3 and recycle them so long. We don't need them. Okay. And I'm going to also, I think, take this one crafter and also just, you know, recycle it as well. The trader has arrived. Oh, great stuff. Let's have a look here. You don't have any technology to sell. I know sometimes you get technology that you can buy. This one is not. It's just pulses and some dried fish, dried skin, log, and bone. We don't need any of that. We've got enough, I believe, of all of that. Except the logs, which we don't really care about. Okay. So, we've basically survived the winter. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and remove that fishing area over here. We don't need to come and fish here anymore. Don't need to come and fish here at all. Are you going to drink? Okay, I was wondering what you are doing. You're feeling unhappy. Everybody is still kind of unhappy. Or a lot of them are still kind of unhappy. I need flint to craft those utility stone knives, so to skin animals. So you need to research bone knives. Oh, so until you research bone knives, you need flint. Okay, let's just quickly check here. Bone knives. Oh, we can only get in the Mesolithic. Oh. Right, so what I'm probably going to have to do in any case, in the meantime, is just... Let's just craft 3 of these biface tools. Yeah, here we go. The skinning tools, the biface. Let's just craft 3. That means we've got, I think that means we've got 8. Or 5, I mean. Let's see, how many have we crafted? There we go. We have, oh, we've got 0 crafted. So we haven't even made any. I guess we just had the ones we started with. We've got enough flint to do that, so that's fine. We can do that crafting. You know what, just make you high priority as well. But now everybody's just kind of hanging around, I guess, until the time comes for us to depart. It's heavy winter now. We are definitely not heading out now. Definitely not heading out now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually cancel this stone gathering. We don't need to gather that anymore. You know, you can actually come over here. I guess break this down. I'm not sure. There we go. Oh, look at that. They're even dismantling it correctly. It's not just like collapsing. It actually just like gets torn apart slowly but surely. Oh, that's marvelous. I love that. I love the attention to detail in this game. We've got a dog! We've got a dog! No. Huh? Oh, this is our dog. Yeah. We domesticated one. What? When did we do that? Apparently we did. Okay, I missed that notification, but we've got a good boy here. Hello, doggy. Oh, look at this. In essence, a wolf that is now following us around. And what most likely happened is, with dog domestication, wolves were coming up to humans and they were kind of hanging around the outskirts, and then they would eat, because whenever humans went hunting, of course there would have been scraps left behind. They most likely would have followed us and eaten some of our scraps. I mean, wolves are not averse to scavenging if the time, especially in winter times like now, actually the perfect time to domesticate a dog, because they would have come a little bit closer to humans to try and scavenge any food we have. Additionally, I mean, they are a pack animal, so there are some theories that pack animals actually domesticate a little bit more easily than solitary individuals, like horses, for example. They domesticated quite well because they're usually in a herd. Friendly dog spawn when you don't have any. Okay, and have that dog research. Okay, so we didn't have to tame it; it just automatically spawned. Ah, that is marvelous. I'm happy. We've got a little doggy. Let's see. Oh, we've got the woolly rhino. Oh, this is a male. This is a male. Okay. Now, winter is still a little while away, or spring is still a little bit away. We can get 12 meat from this. Ah. Okay. So, let's also check. In terms of woolly rhinos, we have hunted one. I'm seriously considering hunting this lone bull over here. Because unlike the cow with her calf, removal of this one woolly rhino will not result necessarily in the population taking a dip. Instead, we are to hunt a woolly rhino. This is the one we should be taking out. The most likely, well, let's have a look. Let's scout if there is another male in the general area, and they could have roamed quite a bit. In this general vicinity, if there is another male woolly rhino, we can hunt this one, and you know what? There isn't. So we are not going to hunt that woolly rhino after all. Interesting. Okay, here I was, all gung-ho to hunt the woolly rhino, and unless it attacks us, we are not going to actually hunt it. There are no others in this area, and I'm not going to hunt the only male of the species. Alright, so I guess back to not hunting them. Let's see. Where is my base? There we go. There's my base. We have a lot of sticks, so I'm actually going to remove that work area. We don't need them gathering sticks over there anymore. In fact, I don't think we need to gather sticks, at least for a while still. I'll be honest, I am kind of worried about what is to come, where we are actually going to move to another area. What are you doing? You're fishing? You're not supposed to be fishing. Come home. You've got enough food. Come home. Why are you fishing? This isn't even part of the fishing spot. Pretty sure I don't have a fishing spot anymore. Anyway, she wants to be proactive. She wants to go fishing. Okay, so these ones are finally being recycled. This one we will also recycle. And then just as winter finishes, we are going to recycle this last one and make it high priority so that we can then just depart. And hopefully everybody is fully fed when we actually depart. And hopefully nobody stays behind. There we go. There is in fact a storm as well. Of course there is. Now, do we have anyone that can hunt? We've got a few hunters. I'm not sure whether there is anything to hunt, though. Nothing apart from that woolly rhino that we are not going to be hunting. What have we got here? I think those are stones. So that is our doggy. Those are just stones. Okay. Stones that I told people to leave because they had to go and collect other stuff. Or do other stuff. Alrighty. Would have liked to actually get one more knowledge point before heading out. But I don't think anything we can do unless we just rebuild 3 tents. You know what? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything we can do now. Technically, we could try to hunt a megaloceros, but I think they actually have got surprisingly high health. Where are my Irish elk at? I think I saw a herd over here. Yeah, indeed. Okay, there's a herd over here. 250 health. That's not too bad. They are quick. They run away very quickly. And that's also very far away from our settlement. So no, we're not going to go hunt megaloceros. If we could hunt one more megaloceros or a megaloceros, that would have given us a knowledge point. But you know what? We are just going to wait. We're going to wait. Surely we are going to get a knowledge point soon. Soon. Just want to quickly check. There you go. Okay. If we get 4 more people, we will also have 3 more knowledge points. That is probably only going to happen once we actually have our settlement over there. A new human was born. There we go. Hello there. And immediately walking. And hopefully going to get, there we go, a skins outfit. So now, at least she is dressed in winter. What a time to give birth, though. Middle of winter. That's not a great time. During a storm. Byron over there was born during storm. She is Byron Stormborn. If any spectators wonder, I say, Johan, you say, you don't need to worry about overhunting animals. New ones spawn each spring, even if there is no other representative of the species on the map. That is very good news. That is very, very good news. If one wanted to go and really properly hunt, I'd ask, of course, as you guys know, going to try to play as ecologically friendly as possible. Let me check. Have I got all my villages selected here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. Where are my other 3 people? Really not in tents. I honestly don't know where they are. Here are some people. Stop fishing. Here's one. Marvek. Keep on returning to go and fish. Okay, now I'm wondering, where are my other 2? Like, I've got 2 more people somewhere. And I don't know where. Maybe they were, maybe they're in the tents? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10 selected. Yeah, I don't know where the other 2 are. We're going to leave them behind, and we are probably going to follow the code, the Pirates Code of Pirates of the Caribbean. We are going to say, they who fall behind get left behind. Okay, so, let's see, the only exceptions are related to your current age. Some species go extinct in certain ages, while others, a few spawn in later ages. For example, the feral horses. Yes, so as far as I know, the cave hyenas disappear, and hyenas actually pop up. And we're going to have the wild horses disappearing and feral horses appearing. And I think the aurochs also go extinct, and you will get feral cattle in essence, or cattle at least spawning. Okay, now we've got 11 people here. Okay, we are going to recycle, 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 recycle. What we are going to do is really not great, but our guys are now going to be dismantling their entire home. This may be a horrible mistake. This maybe yeah. This is probably a bad idea. Probably a very, very bad idea. We are going to do it nonetheless. Everybody just dismantling everything very, very quickly. You've got nothing else to do. We are soon going to set off for the new promised land. Hopefully. You know what? I'm going to at least leave 2 tents here. Let's leave 2 tents. Otherwise... oh, there we go. We got a knowledge point for surviving the winter. Marvelous. And also a milestone unlocked because we survived the winter. And this means we can unlock tanning. Yeah, let's unlock the tanning now. Great stuff. And we'll get to tanning in the new settlement. Everybody else... come on. We are going. And we are going to the promised land. We're going to have an exodus over here. Johan. Yes. Was it Dodgeball, or what's that movie with It's a Bold Strategy? Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, I don't think it's going to play out well. I don't think it is. But we are going to come and settle in this area. There are some animals for us to hunt. There's even a mammoth. There are lots of sticks here. I think this is where we are going to move. Now, let's see. I think you guys, you all... Oh, wow, that's a long way to run. Or to walk. 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 people. Where are the other 3? They're being left. They're left behind. They are chilling in their tents. Not doing anything significant. Just chilling. And you know what? They're going to be left behind. Everybody else, run. Run away from your responsibilities and your tribe mates. So sad, no hyenas. Well, there won't be any... oh, there we go. Speaking of hyenas, there we go. Yeah, that's a dog. That's a dog. You know, we are no longer here, hey? We are actually in a different area, doggy. Okay. Doggy is going to remain here, I guess. He's going to protect this camp of ours. Oh, these guys are tired. And they're also now being spaced out. Which is really not a great strategy. But yeah, so I think we also, at least present, we're also going to have hyenas. We're just not going to have the cave hyenas anymore. Okay, so I found two people. You guys, you know, run. Or at least, you know, try to run to over here. And what we are going to do is we're going to at least so long place down a hearth. That is what we are going to do. And we are going to place down at least the blueprint so long. I keep on thinking Q and E are to actually rotate the buildings. It is not. We're going to place down. Okay, like that. I should have held C. Ach, shift, I mean. Ah, come on, there we go. That. And one more over here. I think one more over here. Kind of little 4 over there, then that should be enough for all our people. Now we do need dried skins, and I think that is the one problem we are going to face now, which means we also need production. We need skin dryers. Okay, we're going to place again 3. I always like having 3 skin dryers in an area. And woolly rhinos and mammoths and a few others too. That's the saddest part of this game. Oh yes, of course. Because if we look here, as we headed into the Copper Age, those animals, most of them would have gone extinct or were on their way out already by that time. And not only because of hunting by humans, sure, we definitely played a role in a lot of those animals going extinct, but also due to the climate systematically warming up and the typical ice age that we think of when we think of ice age, that came to an end. The glacial maximum ended about 12,000 years ago. So at that point, a lot of animals were busy going extinct. And in some cases, humans were just the final nail in the coffin for some of them. Okay, there's a mouflon here. There's also a boar. Okay, so there at least are a lot of animals for us to hunt. when the time comes. Where is everybody? Oh, everybody is... Are you guys really seriously going to trek over the mountain? They'll be coming around the mountain when they come. They'll be coming over the mountain when they come. They'll be heading up the mountain. Some of them are still carrying sticks and flint. This poor child. Viren was born this winter. Viren is technically 3 months old, and she's contributing to her tribe by carrying flint. Look at her, carrying everything around. She means business. The other child up there is just being almost useless and just like ambling about. But Viren is going to be the future chiefess of this tribe. Now, I do hope that none of them actually decide to go and head home to take a nap. Because, this one person is tired. Ame is going to try and take a nap, I think. I suspect this was a problem. I think this was a mistake. I think this was a massive mistake, and we may have doomed our tribe. Because look at that. Akin is going to the skull pole. Because Akin is feeling sad. Akin is also out of stamina. Akin, you are not going there. You are contributing by picking up sticks. I don't care how sad you are, Akin. You're going to have to... No. Amen? No. You are contributing. Everybody is contributing to the tribe. Everybody. No, where are you? No. No. Just drop it. Drop it. But maybe we can actually build a You know, I should probably have tested to see whether this works. But I thought maybe it will work. It's not working. It is not working. But where's my stone pile now? I thought I built a stone pile here. Did I not? Storage. Rock pile. I don't think I can build a rock pile here. No, I guess not. Okay. Let's see here. Storage. Where can I build the rock pile? Over here, apparently. Right there. Okay. You go and build the rock pile. Quickly. You've got some stamina left. Run. Run, little one. Run, Hornak. Run. And I just realized we don't have stick storage. So that means they're probably going to carry the sticks back again as well. We don't want that. We want them storing everything. So you build this. You build this for me, please. And Hornak, you are building... No. Build it. Build it. There we go. You guys contributing? Good. No. Spiridel, you've been carrying this around the whole time. Get ready. This is being built. You can drop your flint over there. I think everybody is moving home again. Are you? Nobody else? Anybody moving home? Not yet? No, you guys are still... Yarmek, you are still coming. Slowly but surely with your 2 sticks. To the skin dryer. Can you believe it? He's heading over to the skin dryer. Yeah. Everybody is very sad. There we go. Contributing. Good job. No. You're not contributing. Go. Drop it. Drop it. Wait, no. Where are you guys going? No. I didn't say anything about that. You can build this one. Oh, no. Go build these ones. You build that one. No, you can be tired. I don't care. Work. I'm not a benevolent overlord. You guys are going to kill yourself if you, or, you know, you're going to die if you actually carry on doing this. No, bring it here. Oh. Yeah, this was a mistake. This was a mistake. I should not have done this. Guys are hungry. Yeah. Harder than herding cats without food in your hand. Yes. Okay, you know what? We tried. We tried to be nomadic. We honestly did. This is not working. So what we are going to do is we are going to hunt an Oroch. Since we are here, we're going to all gather over here. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I am willing to make. Obviously, who are you? You are Aya, one of the girls, one of the children. You are right in front. Okay, everybody else, everybody come here. There we go. Great stuff. Now, let's talk about Orochs. Because this Oroch, this adult female, who does not have a young one, so we are hunting her. I last time mentioned that Orochs went extinct in the 1900s. Yeah, they didn't. They actually went extinct in the 1600s. That's when they went extinct. The last one was hunted in Poland, in the Polish forests. So in area there, basically one private lord's place. So one private estate. Last one was shot there, or was hunted. So yeah, the Orochs, the ancestors to modern day cattle. Really awesome creatures. I would have loved to see one. However, none left anymore. And now we can't even hunt that one because it is running off. Okay. There's a mammoth. I don't think I should do the mammoth hunt. I think everybody should head back. What have we got here? Is this an Oroch? An ancient bison, an old female. Okay, we are doing some thinning of the herd here. Old female, she will now be hunted. Okay, fine, let's do this. And Cinnamon, my cat, is saying hello here below me. Cinnamon, here's your food. He wants something to eat. So let's see, Johan, you mentioned that there is theoretically a way for migration to work in this game, but you need to build some basic buildings in the target area before completely abandoning the original base. Yeah, I realize that now. Hindsight is 2020. Right. So, we are going to try to hunt this ancient bison, this old female. She's probably going to die of old age soon in any case. Meat may be a little bit tough here, but this will be fine. This is going to be at least something we can hunt and some food we can get and then take back home. Oh no, these guys are just sad. You know what? Let's head back, shall we? Let's try at least to come home. I came, I saw, I failed. We now, in the meantime, have got 2 dogs. An adult male and an old female. Wonderful. Yes, you mentioned that, yes, the AI of this game is not built for this. Thus needs of villagers deplete very fast. Yeah, I mean, they barely got to this side and they're like, okay, we are tired, we want to take a nap, we want to eat, we are sad, we need to go to the skull totem. Yeah, things went wrong so quickly. At least we have got all 12 people together. The whole tribe is currently united. They have gone round the mountain and they're going back again. Okay, you know what? I'm going to just speed it up. They must just now quickly come here. Spring is going to be over by the time they finally arrive home again. So what we are going to do in the meantime is set up some more tents, I guess. So now that we know we are settling in this area permanently. Cancel construction. I want to change it slightly. So now I guess we can... Oh, there we go. You guys are here. We can actually change it around a little bit. We can build some more stuff. And we can probably like start building more fires here. We can start building walls. We can start harvesting stuff. And everybody is just now extremely sad. We still have 12 people though. Oh dear. Okay, you guys. No. You now want to build over there. But this is not going to work. We got any other people over here? No other people over here. So what we are going to do, we are going to just quickly delete all these building sites. So cancel. Can we select everything? And press delete? No. Okay, maybe I shouldn't delete those ones. Okay, we can cancel construction. That at least we can do. Oh, man. Okay, let's see what else have we got. We've got stone pile there, or rock pile. You know what, maybe we leave these. Just because they are here now. we can do is we can delete everything else in the area. I think that's everything else. That's everything else. Okay, we have no food. Wow, that sucks. That really sucks. Okay, so let's see. Who have we got? You've got a sling. All my hunters. We need to go hunting. We don't have a lot of hunters. We've got 2 hunters at the moment. I think the rest are just kind of in the tents at the moment, getting ready to die. Wow. That was a catastrophe. Oh, we can try to capture some of these wolf pups and actually tame them. Additionally, what else have we got? What have we got that is less dangerous? Raspberries, we can't harvest that. That's only in summer. What else have we got on this side? Anything we can harvest? No, nothing there. Blueberries, that I think was in spring, if I'm not mistaken. No, that is also summer. A shortage of food. This is probably in fall, right? Yeah. Nuts, the chestnuts we can harvest in fall. This we can harvest in summer. That's also chestnut. Service tree. Yeah, no, nothing we can... We've got hunting we can do over here. There we go. Okay, we've got a hunter there. Okay, all my hunters. All 3 of you. Please gather over here. We're going to hunt some boars now. There's a whole herd over here. So who are we going to hunt? There's an adult female and another adult female. No males. Ah. Okay, what we are going to do is we're going to hunt one of the females. That is what we are going to do. We're not going to hunt everyone. Probably setting myself up for starvation here, but that's alright. Let's get ready to hunt. Come on. Go hunt. Go hunt. Oh, I see, Johan, you mentioned if you leave the wood piles disabled, there is storing task for sticks and logs. Do not confuse the villagers. That's a good idea. Okay, so let's go over here. We've got over here, we've got one. We're just going to disable. There we go. There we go, disable. And then also this one. Just disable everything. Okay. Hopefully now nobody comes and tries to store anything in that area. Okay, hunters. Back to the hunting of the piggies. You've got a sling, good stuff. And you guys are here. Great stuff. Okay. Let's carry on, shall we? Now, I suspect it will take quite a few shots to actually hunt this sow. Anyone? You're not shooting yet? Out of range, I guess? Oh, man. Okay, I see, Johan, you also mentioned that in your playthrough you did the migration at the start of the game to get a better long-term area, but that was really the very beginning of that map. A few resources to carry around. Aha. Yeah. Have we got anyone that can actually go and fish? Anyone fishing? I don't think there is anybody fishing at the moment, so let's... The fish stocks over here have replenished. Let's get someone to fish for us. Because we need fish, we need food. I doomed my tribe. I completely and utterly doomed my tribe. And you guys are... You're not contributing. Just come back. Just come back. Okay. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Alright. Now. I guess at some point we are going to have our villagers actually starve to death. How are you guys doing? You're still alright in terms of food. Some of you are starting to get hungry. But it's not too bad yet. Yes, thank you for telling me I don't have any food. I think I'm very well aware of that. Does anybody have something? They're going to drink. Okay, not what I was looking for. Going to the skull pole. Okay, does nobody have a... You've got a harpoon. You're going to go fish. Thank you, Akin. Thank you. Thank you for that. Yes! We've got pears. Pears are ready to harvest. And that means the service trees ready to harvest. Ah, this is marvelous. Okay, finally, some fruit coming in. You know what? You can harvest over here. Okay, now you are hungry. Fine. Go harvest. And that also means that the raspberries over here are ready to harvest. Collect berries, collect some more. And I'm also going to just set up a... Oh, there we go. We built 3 hearths and we got 1 more knowledge point. That is marvelous. We're actually going to set up a workplace over here. Harvest wild plants. Thank you. Okay, hopefully that will help us get some more berries and stuff. Okay. Now, the thing is that if you were a nomadic tribe and you decided to move to a new area, you were setting yourself up potentially for failure. For potentially getting this, where you get to the point, you get to the place you wanted to move to, and then you die. Okay, so I'm sure in history a lot of tribes went through the tribulations that my tribe is currently going through, where I told them, as a leader, I told them we are moving over there, and then, yeah, nothing worked. I basically just doomed my tribe. So in the past, that definitely would have happened. I really was actually planning on being a little bit more nomadic and moving across the tribe, but I guess if we wanted to do that... Oh, there is a game where we can kind of do that. That's Polylithic. That may be the game I'm going to play next time. Well, not next time, but in future, after Dawn of Man. I'm probably going to play Polylithic. It's also set in the Stone Age. Very different art style, a little bit of a different game. Not a city builder per se, but you can build a city. Okay, we are low on food. It's no longer that we have no food, we are low on food. That's progress. But I think in that game we most likely will be able to be a little bit more nomadic and actually play into this. Before we get agriculture, we can actually move around a bit. But yeah, at this time this time, a lot of tribes actually were very nomadic, and there were some benefits to that. If, for example, nomadism, if you're looking at nature, for example, a lot of animals are nomadic in areas with unpredictable resources. So I think in that, this is not the best area to actually be nomadic in, because you've got food that's quite predictable. There are lots of trees here that you can get the fruit of. There are fish to catch over here. There are animals to hunt. It's quite predictable. But in the arid areas, for example, especially in arid areas, it's a little bit more unpredictable. You don't know when the rain is going to fall, if there's going to be rain falling. You don't know which fruits are going to be born. You don't know where the animals are going to be. They may be moving, because the animals are very often nomadic because of sporadic rainfall events and food being unpredictable. They move around, and then human hunters or hunter-gatherers would also have moved after the herds. So yeah, in this game we are much more in a predictable environment, so I guess hunting really isn't the thing we are going to do. Isn't something to worry about doing. I'm going to craft a few bone spears here. I do believe, we've got 11 bones and 63 sticks. Yeah, we can make some bone spears here. Armor up our tribemen so that we can hunt a few more things. That is what we are going to do. We're bringing a pear and berries. Marvelous. And you're just walking, I guess, for the sake of walking. Good stuff. Alright. Hello there, Chanel. Welcome to the stream. Glad you made it today. Glad you are here with us. Our village is expanding. And as you can see, we got a little doggy. So there are actually 2 doggies. There's one over there, and the one was hanging around on this side. There we go. There's the other one. There's the old female. So let's just have a look at her. There she is. Oh, she's cutie. So there we go. We are going to eventually get the dogs that we have domesticated. We're going to use them in hunting as well. I think very soon. I think that will most likely be the next knowledge we spend. Yeah, that is the last one we can spend before we move on to the Mesolithic, which is the Middle Stone Age. So yeah, 2 more points and we can get dog training done. And that's going to be marvelous. Alright, so let's have a look here. Our food stores. Finally, we have food again. My word, our food stores crashed horribly. But that, you know, that's what you get if you want to make mistakes and head to an area where you shouldn't be heading for purposes you shouldn't be purposing. Yes, I also love the doggy there, Chanel. We've got two doggies. There's the young male or adult male. He's quite gorgeous. There we go. So yeah, these two wolves, or these two, three. We've got a third one. We've got three doggies. So we've got 1, 2, 3 doggies. Oh, this is a new one. What have we got here? It's another old female. 2 old females and 1 adult male doggy. Wow, we are getting a lot of dogs domesticated here. Marvelous. We need 2 more points, and then we can actually get them to go hunt with us, and that will be marvelous. Right, now, we've got no more space. Oh, we actually needed that extra house as well. Why did I take down? Oh, yes, I was taking down a lot of houses. Yeah, forgot about that. Okay, so we're almost at the point where we can actually have all the people supported with tents. That's going to be marvelous. Okay. We need to also hunt something. How many? Oh, we've got 21 dry skin left, so that's all right still. Any animals coming to the area? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We've got 3 wolf... Oh, we've got cave lion cubs here. Oh, that's awesome. Let's have a look at them, shall we? Oh, yes. Absolutely magnificent. I mean, look at these. So, they almost look like they should have saber teeth, but the cave lions didn't. They were very much like modern-day lions. So they wouldn't have had those saber teeth of the Smilodon and the other saber-toothed cats and the Machairodontidae, the Machairodontus, for example, that... Amphimachairodontus, actually, that we encountered in Ancestors Humankind Odyssey. They wouldn't have any teeth sticking out there. They just had long canines, typical lion-like canines. But yeah, interesting that we do have a bit of a pride here. And interesting, I don't think we've got any sexual dimorphism here. Males and females look the same. There's a female. There is another female. And there's a male. Yeah, so indeed. The male over here. Go. No mane whatsoever. No mane on the females. So the male here looks very similar to the females. And I don't think we've got any record of the male cave lions actually having manes. That really is something that is confined to the modern-day Panthera leo, the African and Asiatic lions. They have got the manes, but most likely none of these other lions even had manes. Now we are going to stay clear of this pride over here. We are not going to hunt them. We're also not going to gather the food of this dead female wolf over here, because she's a little bit too close to the pride of lions over there. And I do not intend to be eaten. Not tonight, at least. Alright. Not until, at least, we've got knowledge here. But also, you know, trying to play ecologically or environmentally friendly, we're not going to hunt out an entire pride of lions. Now, if they were a lone lion, yes, we would have gone for it. Again, a female bear with cubs, not going to hunt her. There is a young female wolf there. We could try to capture that one. Oh, but it's right next to the bears. I'm not going to do that. If it were closer to our camp and not, you know, out next to the big-ass bears, I would have loved to. We've got a wild horse there. We may want to hunt a wild horse for food. Okay, everybody. How's the building? There we go. We've got houses for everybody. All the hunters, come on over here. We've got a wild horse, and then we've got an ancient bison, a young male also. Okay, so what we are going to do... There's even an ibex on this side. Right, so we can do quite a bit of hunting. That is brilliant. Okay, get ready. We are hunting a wild horse. Everybody gather here. Okay, come on. Oh, you are low people. Fine, let's get ready to... Okay, you are drinking. Okay, fine. I think everybody here is a hunter. Just that we need everybody together. Are you not a hunter? No, you're the trader. Okay, fine. Where's our horsey? Is this our horsey? This is our horsey. Yeah, that's the horsey we want to hunt. Okay, come on, hunt the horsey. So this is an old female. Interesting, yeah, to see it actually again as a solitary individual. Ah, Marvik has died of old age. Oh, on the hunt. You know what? He died the way he would have wanted to. Going on a hunt. Marvik took part on so many hunts. Or, yeah. Yeah, he took part in so many hunts. And now Marvik is no more. And everybody is so sad. Ah, okay, Marvik, thou shalt be remembered. We shall build a megalith in your honor one day. We can tell Marvik to still come and walk over here, but I don't think Marvik is very keen to walk. This is a sad hunt. Marvik, it was an honor having you in the tribe. Alright, so you see, we shouldn't go hunting because every time somebody dies. This time it's Marvik, last time it was the other one. It was actually an adult male, not an old one like Marvik was. There we go. Okay, great stuff. We can harvest. There we go, from over there. Okay, you guys, oh, you are very sad. Go hunt, please. Go hunt this young bison over here. And then hunt the reindeer. We're going on quite a bit of a hunt so that we can get a lot of meat and skin as well for our pride. Indeed, Chanel, the hunter, Marvik, died the way doing the thing he loved. And isn't that how we all would like to live, you know, or go out at least doing the thing we love? Ah, there we go. There is a reindeer over here as well. We also have a trader that has also arrived at the settlement, so we're going to have a look in a moment there. Okay, wow, that sling is actually quite deadly. Okay, we're not going after that one, no. We are going to do one of you. Please come and slaughter this for me. Okay. Right. So, you guys, can you carry anything? Yes, you can. Carry this for me. You can carry that for me. Thank you. You're not carrying anything. Any stones here? There we go. What have we got here? Stone you can harvest. And then, I wonder, can anybody take Marvik back to camp, please? Ornak? I'm not sure whether you can actually do anything with Marvik here. We do need someone to take gear back. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay, so, here we go. If we spend a trade value of 100, we can actually get dog training. I don't think we've got anything that adds up to that. We can get rid of the bone spears. That we can get rid of. Okay, we've got some bones we can get rid of. Now the logs we don't need, we can get rid of that. Thing we can get rid of. We're going to get rid of some clothes, we don't need that either. And then just some hide. Here we go. And maybe, yeah, we just buy a flint as well, and then... Oh, that's expensive. Okay, so it suddenly becomes 150. Oh, because the commission is high. Oh, I don't want that. Okay, no. No, stuff it. We are not trading for 150. Prices are ridiculous. Ridiculous. So yeah, use clothing for trading. I'm wondering though. Maybe we should. Maybe we should trade it in. So let's trade the wooden spears and we don't need that anymore. There we go. 150, 150. And that means we have dog training unlocked. And now we've got all the technology of the Paleolithic unlocked. Okay. That is great. Now that means our doggies should be able to join us on the hunt. Not sure where our doggy... There we go. There's our doggy. Come on, doggy. Okay, I'm not sure. I guess the doggy will automatically come and help. I'm not sure. You're going to the reindeer, okay. Is anybody coming to pick up poor Marvik? I don't think so. You can grab the wooden harpoon. He did fishing as well. Marvik was a great guy. He did hunting. He did fishing. He never stopped. He just did his thing. And yeah, he was a wonderful, wonderful tribesman. And I feel sorry for the fact that we lost him. Went out too quickly. Alright, now. We need our more dried skins that we do still have, and some sticks. Let's build this, and then hopefully we can get someone to actually settle in. We can get some more immigrants to at our place here. Let's build another tent as well. You're going to the tent, there we go. You're going to go build the tent there. Getting ready to build it. That is marvelous. Okay. Man. So let's see. Dogs help once you issue the hunt order. They don't recognize hunting parties otherwise. Okay, so that means we're going to have to get the hunting party together at the camp and then tell them to go hunt and the dogs will go along. That is good. Oh, that's marvelous. I'm looking forward to going hunting with the doggies. That will be fun. So, yeah. Interesting, of course, around the world, still dogs very often are used in hunting. In South Africa as well. Although in some cases it really is a problem because the dogs are used in poaching, in reserves, nature reserves. Especially children very often go with their dogs and go hunting. In many cases it is a cultural thing, but also in many cases those nature reserves are there to protect some endangered species. And then you can't go willy-nilly hunting around in there. But yeah, you do still, of course, have hunting with dogs as well. And sometimes, you know, it's efficient, but it also can be quite cruel with the animals being torn apart quite a bit while still alive by the dogs. In South Africa, for example, that's one of the problems, especially the smaller game animals very often are torn apart by the dogs. But if you're looking at dogs in the wild, hunting, wild dogs in particular, the painted wolf, for example, in South Africa or in Africa overall, they are very efficient hunters. They are like very, very good hunters. Of the canids, of the dogs, I believe they are the best hunters, or most successful hunters. Maybe wolves as well, but they are in packs, very big packs sometimes. And they actually, they would catch an impala, and that impala is still alive, and it'll be torn apart by the wolves. But they have to eat very quickly, because the moment they catch something, hyenas are basically there to take it away from them, or try to scavenge and try to bully them away from the prey. And so they just tear it apart and eat it almost immediately. Which is, yeah, can be quite hectic, can be gruesome to see. I have never actually seen them tear apart one. I have once got into a pack of wild dogs just after they had fed. Their muzzles, everything was still bloody. They had just caught an impala 15 minutes before we got there. We were just driving along and there was this whole pack of wild dogs. It was absolutely amazing, but yeah, we got there just after they actually caught something. And basically ate it immediately. Let's see, how did it go here with the... there's still some food left there. Okay, what have we got here? That's some strawberry. Ooh. Collect the berries. We can send someone to collect some blueberries and some strawberries while it is still summer, making use of the summer bounty here. Some more blueberries. Some more blueberries. Some more blueberries. Oh, yes. All the blueberries must be collected. Then, do we have any other animals in this vicinity? Doesn't look like it. No animals around here. Okay. Nobody has collected poor old Marvik. Have they? Because we've got nobody in the burial mound. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. Hunter Man. You've been left out in the wilderness and probably eaten by the scavengers. Okay. Right. So yeah, Johan, indeed, dogs don't distinguish endangered species, same as cats. With the dogs, with the hunting of dogs though, the children or the hunters will usually just go give the command and they automatically chase whatever is. They keep them on leashes until prey is spotted and then they let them loose and off they go to go and catch what they can. So it's really instinctive at that point in time. But yeah, cats, especially feral cats, have been a big problem in terms of conservation, because they will just eat whether something is endangered or not. They catch it. They're very effective hunters. Yeah, dogs, cats in particular, very, very efficient hunters, effective hunters. Okay, we have got space for for 7 more people. Okay, great. So at some point, we are going to get people actually coming, hopefully, coming to our settlement. You are feeling very sad. Go take a nap. Okay, let's see here. There is someone that carries Marvik. They are almost at burial site. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Marvik is being carried by Jerkal. Thank you, Jerkal, for bringing Marvik to the burial site. And Marvik can now finally rest. There we go. He is officially in the burial site. Jerkal. Recovering health. Okay. I wonder why you were unhealthy. Which your morale is hopefully also going up a little bit. Good, good, good. Thanks, Johan, for pointing out that there is actually someone carrying Marvik to the burial site. I'm very happy about that. Yeah, so people just doing their thing. Oh, are we under attack? Are we under attack? I hope not. You know what I think? I think what happened here, I think the cave lions attacked the bears. I think, yeah, that is indeed what happened. The adult female is dead. These are 2 cubs. These are 2 cubs. The adolescent. Same. The one is in good health. This one over here is still in good health. This one, on the other hand, is kind of wounded. To put her out of her misery or not to put her out of her misery. I think I am going to do it. We got any hunters over here? Not many. I think most of our hunters are kind of just... yeah, I don't know where. Everybody, please come and hunt here, and hopefully the wolves or the doggies will also now come. There we go, there comes the doggy. And are we going to hunt together? Come on, come on. There we go. Oh, there we go. There goes our dog. The old female is in the lead. Can you believe it? The old female leading the chase here. Oh, biting at the haunches of the bear. You didn't finish the job. You just gave a bite and then ran off. You know that bear is still alive, right? Yo. Can we all just run a little bit? Come on. Can anybody run? Hopefully now the doggies also come into action. Anyone? There are 2 dogs. Haha, yes. Oh, okay, okay. Any moment now. Just stalking the prey, it seems. There we go. Okay. Well, 1 bite was taken, I guess, so that's something. Go doggy! Yes, indeed, Chanel. Go doggies! So the doggies actually took part. It's great. That is absolutely marvelous. That young female doesn't give us a lot of food or meat or so, but I did put her out of her misery. Kind of very, very much damaged by the cave lions on the other side of the riverbank over here. Ooh. We're going to capture this wolfie. We're going to actually, I think, capture someone. Or capture a wolfie. Hopefully. If these lions, cave lions, don't come too close now. Who have we got that is a nice, sprightly individual? Akin. You don't have to go and get that. Come on. I hope you are coming to capture and not kill. You thankfully, oh, you've got a harpoon and you've got a biface, but hopefully you are going to try to capture. Let's have a look and see how Akin is doing this. No, don't stab it. No, Akin, you naughty. No, that wasn't very nice. We're Wolfie. Shame. Akin, you naughty. Go back and pick up the stone. Since you want to do that so badly. Come on, do that. Go get the stone. Stabbing a poor innocent Wolfie. I'm trying to capture. Trying to make friend, not food. Seriously. Alright. Now, hopefully next time we'll actually have a little bit more of an expansion happening. But in order to do that, I do believe we do need some more axes. We are going to chop out some trees. And we're going to chop out some trees very, very systematically. We're not going to clear the entire forest. We are going to only cut out some trees, like some birch trees. We're not going to cut out the oak trees here because, oh, in spring we've got to collect that. Okay, what do we collect in fall again? In autumn, I think, if I'm not mistaken, we collect chestnuts then. Now, where are the chestnuts? The chestnut trees would be big. They are big trees. There's an oak again. There's an oak. I think that's beech. There's a chestnut. We can collect chestnuts. That's a birch tree. This, I think, that's a service tree. Never mind. Okay, so the chestnuts are carrying, oh, nice spiky chestnuts at the top there. Okay. So, I wonder, okay, depending on where this is not the American chestnut. I don't think this is set in, like, America, although it could have, no, it could be. This could be the American chestnut, which almost went extinct. Oh. This could be the American chestnut. And the American chestnut, what happened? There was, I think the Chinese chestnut was brought into America, and there's a disease that has been wiping out the American chestnuts. And in most areas where there used to be like massive forests with lots and lots of chestnuts, there are none left. And that is due to them being wiped out. Not through human logging and stuff like that, but instead by things like, you know, the pathogens attacking them. Got an oak there. I'm looking for another chestnut to harvest. There we go. There are some more chestnuts over here. Collect the nuts. Collect the nuts. Also some meat still left up here of when we collected or killed the bear there. So the children will collect it. I see also you say, Johan, you use children. They can't hurt the animal. Ah. That could be a good way to do it. Let's just check. Yeah, unfortunately that little wolfie is very close to the cave lions. And if I send a child there now, that child is going to die. That child is not going to make it out. Okay, so next time, if that little wolfie comes closer, we're going to try and use one of the children to tame it. Definitely on the list of things to do then. See, what have we got? What are you doing? You're carrying a rock to the stone pile. Good. Okay, and then we need sticks and dry skin still. We've got everything needed to build that last tent. Just haven't made it yet. Still some skins drying here, that's good. We do need more skins though. We've got 6. Okay, so let's increase the priority again. So that we can get more skins set up there. Oh, I've never had chestnuts. I'm not sure who of you have had chestnuts, but I've never had chestnuts. Oh, there we go. We can actually see it nicely there. So what it forms is these big spiky, like not that size, spiky fruit. And inside there you can see kind of like a ruddy brown color there. While inside there, that is in fact the chestnut. What can we get here? Just 4 logs, 4 sticks, or 1 nut. Okay, good to know. But yeah, we've got on a campus there where I work at the university, we have got chestnut trees. But despite there being chestnuts and the trees actually bearing fruit every single year, I've never been able to actually get a chestnut. Because the baboons eat it first. As soon as those chestnuts are almost ready to eat, they take it and using their bare hands, they just tear those chestnuts open. I mean, those things are spiky. They just tear it open, no problem, and then they eat the chestnuts inside. So they have learned over time that those nuts, or there are nice juicy stuff in there that we can actually eat. Quite amazing. Like, I don't know how they figured that out, but they did. They did figure that out. Right, let's see. What are you making? You're still making skin outfits. Just, yeah, make the flint axe for me, please. That's priority now. Okay, let's see. Light outfit made of leather for the leather outfit. Okay, not as warm as the skin outfit, but probably more durable. I'm guessing. Okay. We're not going to make those now. We are just going to carry on as usual, or as we have at the past while. Oh, are you under attack? You are dead. Okay. The little wolfie is dead, killed by the adult cave lion. Rest in peace, little one. Or pieces in this case, I guess. Alright. Anything we can hunt? Nothing at the moment. Oh, wait, what have we got here? That is that young female bear. We're going to leave her. If she attacks us, we are going to protect ourselves. But we are going to leave her for now. Interesting, the copper ore over here actually being like this bluish greenish color, that is due to oxidation. So that is due to the copper in essence rusting, giving it that bluish greenish color. The Statue of Liberty, for example, is that color because it consists of copper, and as the copper oxidizes, it turned it into that color, which is quite cool. Okay, I thought for a moment be a pause, but no. Ame over here is just recovering morale by thinking of Yarmek. Yeah, let's see. Tip, since tools decay and you don't use logs, stone or metals yet, probably keep only one axe or pickaxe to preserve flint. Ah, okay, yeah, tools decay, the others don't. Okay, good to know. We could, with the logs, do logs and stuff decay though? Yeah, they do. Okay. Yeah, they do indeed. Okay, I was wondering whether they decay or not, but I see they do decay. I thought maybe otherwise we could actually stockpile a lot of logs, but yeah, I see we can't. So, let's just make one flint axe, because I do want to chop down some trees to make room for our expansion of our village, of our settlement. Oh, okay, shame. All these people are still very, very sad about Yarmek dying. Because that is just the way the cookie crumbles. We got any animals? Oh, we've got something here. What have we got? We've got an adult bison. We've got lots. We've still got raw meat and skin and stuff over here. And a stone. And a bone. Why are you guys not doing this? Come on. No. Come and pick this up. You're going to run here now. You two, Kerna, you guys, Kerna and Yarmek. Oh, this is Yarmek. You guys are going to run here. And you're going to pick up the things that were left here. Okay. That is what you are going to do. I don't want to hear anything else. I don't think they can pick up that, can they? Oh, they can. Karna is like, yeah, I can pick this up. This is fine. This is good. Okay, no more resources here, I think. No, okay. We can probably come and hunt some ibex. That we can probably do. We'll probably do that soon enough. Let's see. Also, I see with even later, with 150 settlers, we do not need more than 5 axes or pickaxes at one time. You can set that auto limit to not care about it actively. Oh, yes, of course. We can do that. We should probably do that at some point. Let's see here. What can we build to get more? We can build 2 more skull poles. 1 to 2. That may be a good thing to try and do. Technically hunt 2 more cave bears. Hunt a megaloceros. Hunt more bison. I think we are going to go on a bit more of a hunt. How many hunters have we got? Only these 4. Oh, that will not do. We're going to make another 3 more bone spears. Actually, I did realize that, yeah, we have got dogs that can come and do the hunting with us. So we're just going to gather the 4 hunters here. Oh, 5 hunters. We've got 5 hunters. And then we are just going to say, okay, hunt that ibex for me. That's an ibex, yeah? Oh, that's a mouflon. Oh, that's a mouflon. Okay, so that's basically a sheep ancestor. Eventually, we are going to tame the mouflon. Now, hopefully, doggies will come along. I'm really hoping they will. Okay, you know, you are tired. You're just going to throw us down in any case. Hello, Cinnamon. Kitty Cat is also still here, asking for more food. Where's your bowl? Right down here. Okay, cool. Go. Also, make sure that you have food, raw skin, and bones set to infinite storage. Do not waste anything. Let's see. Manage. I do believe that is here by manage. I just want to check. Where is that? Tasks, activity, charts. No, it's not there. That's resources. Limits. Just as I was about to say. There we go. Limits. Okay, so you say raw skin and bones. That would be good. Infinite. Raw skins. Infinite. Can make it 50 dry skins because you can constantly make that. That is fine. And then food, raw skin, and bones. Okay, food also. It's just set that as infinite as well, unlimited. You know what? Fish, I'm going to set to 20. 25. We don't want to overfish. Okay. Clothing, that is fine. Okay. Now, oh, you know what we can build? To also make, or also to get more knowledge points. There we go, a tanner. Oh, you know what? We did delete the logs, didn't we? I don't think we've got any logs. Oh, we've got 2 logs. Oh, we've got logs stored away. That's fine. So we can actually build another tanner. We can build 2 tanners. Just going to make that. Any other production things we can build? Not yet. Mortar, we need. We can later on get that. A well, we can get later on. Okay, so nothing there we can make. I don't think nothing with residences. Nothing else with storage. No. Okay. Right. Just want to quickly check. Fireplaces, hearths. Okay, we've had the 3 hearths. That's fine. Let's see, what do we need? Burial mound, 3 stone, 1 bone, 1 skin. We can technically build 2 more, but have them being buried in the mountainside, or by the mountainside. There we go. We'll have that. And then we'll just have, I think, 2 more skull holes. Keep on pressing E. Like, kind of like this. This is how we're going to have that. Oh, here comes the young female. She is starting to hang around our camp a bit. I'm not sure whether she is going to attack us. If she is, then that is going to be the end of this poor female. But no, there she goes again. Okay, that's fine. That's good. All well on the Western Front. Good. So check every tool, both at crafter and in management menu, to be automatically crafted in reasonable quantities. So let's see here. With the crafting here, we don't need the wooden spear anymore. We can craft the bone spear. We don't need to worry about the bone harpoon, I think, but we can probably craft another bone harpoon and maybe 2 more slings, just so we have that. And then, in terms of the limits, not help, I want to go to there's manage. Here we go, limits. What have we got here? Spears to 100% of adults. You know what? We're going to make that 125% of the adults. So to the knives. And we're going to make 20% of adults for axes. Okay, but that's also only really if we actually set it to automatically make. So never mind. What was the other thing I was thinking of? Spears. It's basically spears. That's what I wanted to check. You're constantly making spears. You're constantly making outfits. That is perfect. Great stuff. Nice. This is our doggy, right? Yeah, this is another one of our doggies. Oh, you are very unhappy about carrying that stone, Karna. Yeah, you've been carrying that stone from over here. For an old woman, you are carrying stuff that you shouldn't be carrying. Thuradel, you're just kind of chilling. Bringing nothing. Going to go get sticks. Okay. Good for you. Okay, let's speed up a little bit here. I don't think... Yeah, I think we're still waiting for these things to be built. I would like to get to the point where we actually can move on to the Middle Stone Age. That would be Marvelous. So I'm going to make the two tanners high priority. Please, please, come and build this. Oh, they're finally building the tent over here that I asked like ages ago. Tents, okay, we already have built 11, I think. Ah, finally, the tanner is being used. Oh, okay, so that also means we need to manage leather. Leather, yeah, you know what? 20 leather, that'll be good. Getting a knowledge point for that. We get knowledge points for more tanners. We've got one tanner, okay. We'll see now when this one is built. So what do we need? We need a tannins. We need to harvest tannins. Oak trees. That's, when was that? That is, oh, that's in spring. Okay, we can't make leather yet. We can't tan yet. Ah, okay. Springtime. I must remember, at the moment spring rolls around, we're going to have to get some tannins collected from the oak trees. Try to remember. I'll try to remember. Are you collecting? You're going to the bank to come fish, are you? Oh, okay. You do that. Akin is collecting. These guys are the hunters. Let's see, our food finally, it thankfully has replenished after our catastrophe. Oh, we just got 4 more people. I just looked up at the population there. I was like, okay, how many can we get? And it's like, went down to 6 more people we can get. So I'm going to make is I'm going to just make one more crafter. We reached 15 population. That gives us knowledge as well. And let us get one more crafter. There we go. We're also going to make this a high priority. Okay, so people can come and build this as quickly as possible. We should have, yeah, we've got everything we need for that. And now luckily, since we do have, or did have, some extra clothes here, we also can get everybody dressed nice and quickly. We don't want them, because we are heading into winter now. We don't want them... Oh, cave lion attack! Ha ha ha! Okay. So it is. We are defending ourselves. There we go. Okay. Everybody, come here. Because, well, we are going to have the cave lions here making their way across the bank. And we've got to very quickly defend ourselves. It's going better than it went with the with the hyenas last time. Okay, everybody just get back here. No, everybody come back. Come back this side. Thank you. But there are young males here as well. And I think everybody just, you know, just attack. This pride wiped themselves out. I did not want to. But what we have left is a young female and a young male. Now, this male may need to go out on his own, technically, right now. Because he is reaching adolescence, and if the cave lions were anything like modern-day lions, he would be ousted from the tribe, in essence like exiled. He has to go somewhere else. We'll try to take over another pride when he is stronger, but if he isn't, then he will just die alone. If he's not strong enough to survive, he will die. Okay, but yeah, it's really cool that we actually managed to defend ourselves here. I don't think we didn't lose anyone there. That went very well. Very, very well. Okay, thank you, cave lions, for coming and attacking us here. Let's see, I see. Place gathering areas to not have to remember. Oh, leather is quite necessary in later ages. And now you need it for spring, summer clothes. Clothes give small amount of damage received reduction. So is there a workplace for tannins? Oh, yes there is. Thank you, Johan. I did not realize there is actually a tannin workstation there, or work area. That's marvelous. Marvelous. So that means that when spring rolls around, they will hopefully come and harvest. I'm going to... This is wild plants. I think this was the tannin one, right? Yeah, tannin. We're going to set it to 3 people. When the time comes, 3 people will go and gather stuff for us. Tannins for us. Okay. Oh, that is marvelous. You are busy crafting a bone spear. Okay, so we can get more hunting done. Now, I actually wanted to go on a hunting expedition, yet here we are. I'm actually going to craft another biface as well. That is going to be very important, so we can actually skin the things that we kill. It's actually great that everything was hunted right here on our village outskirts. So now everybody can just very quickly come and collect the food, collect the bones, put it in their respective places. Okay, Karna, are you going to go craft for us? Thank you for that. Iron, the girl, is still just collecting everything, contributing to this settlement. That is marvelous. Yes, indeed, Johan. Finally, a successful defense with no losses. Yes, everybody took part. Everybody successfully defended our settlement. What have we got here? These are bears. Wow, that's a big group of bears. There's an adult female, and it looks like her 4 cubs. Yeah, 3 females and 1 male right over there. Interesting. So siblings, most likely siblings. 1 mother, most likely her 4 cubs. Very high success rate for this female. Normally, you know, they wouldn't have all 4 cubs if they were to have 4 cubs. All 4 most likely wouldn't survive. There would have been a bit of a food shortage, perhaps. Some of them would have died. There we go. We built another burial mound. That is great. Oh, 3 actually. We finished all 3 here. Great stuff. Okay, Yarmek is slowly but surely decomposing there in the burial mound. Let's see, what was I talking about? Oh yes, the cave lion that would have been going out on his own. There's a very good reason for that. If the siblings remain together, oh, that's a young cave lion. Never mind. I thought that's there's a young wolfie we could actually tame, but no, it is not. But yeah, if the male cave lion, if this cave lion male stayed with the pride, he would end up potentially mating with his own siblings, which is not a good idea. That is inbreeding right there. And in some species they have found, not necessarily lions and so, but in some species they have found that individuals actually have, or animals have a way of picking up which individuals are related to them. And they show active avoidance of reproduction with closely related individuals. They're able to detect genetically, this one is very close to me, not interested, sorry, not going to happen. So the cave lions, the male would have gone out, and you would have had gene flow of the lion, that male lion from this pride going out, and his genes may go mix with another pride, because within a pride, at least in modern day lions, maybe it was the same in cave lions, maybe not, well, probably, the females are all related. You've got grannies and mothers and aunts and daughters and sisters and everyone living together in a pride. So all the females generally are related to one another. The males would be unrelated. And you can imagine now, if there is a male that grows up in the pride and remains in that pride, it's going to end up, it's going to be a whole bunch of inbreeding, which you don't want. So that male there is now going to have that's a female dog. Hello, doggy. This male, a cave lion over here, is going to have a horrible time. He's out on his own, hopefully going to take over a pride someday, but for now, he has no pride. Okay. Well, he has no pride left because, this happened. Oh, shame. I do feel sorry for him, but they did bring that upon themselves. Okay, so I'm going to make another biface over here. You know what? I'm going to make 2 bifaces. Takes 1 flint per biface. Biface again referring to 2 faces, 2 cutting sides to it. Okay, or the 2 sides, the 2 faces of that stone tool looking the same in essence. Okay, we've got quite a bit of, well, I was about to say we've got a lot of food, but we don't. We don't have a lot of food. Sure. These predators don't have a lot of food on them, do they? No, indeed not. Okay. We may be in for a bit of a harsh winter. There we go. 5 skull bones or skull poles built. That gives us another knowledge point, and we are 1 knowledge point short of actually getting to the Middle Stone Age. So let's try to get to the Middle Stone Age. What shall we try to hunt? What have we got close to us? Have we got anything here? We've got... These are horses. And then there's an ancient bison. So maybe all our hunters... Oh, there we go. There's an ibex. Right here. There's an ibex. All the hunters, gather here, please. Gather here for me. And let's, let's just hunt the ibex. Okay, I think, I think it's dead. It's already dead. Just come to the other side. So you can harvest him when he actually gets to the other side. He's got no health left. It's just, there we go, dying. There we go, hunted our first ibex. And that means, yeah, we can now get pottery. And this will unlock the Middle Stone Age. So pottery really was an amazing invention. Finding a way to, get clay and mix clay together with the right amount of water and then shape it and then dry it in a fire to make a nice pot. Initially, most likely for like storing stuff in, food particles most likely, and then eventually, you could store water in it, and later on, much later on, would have been used for decoration as well. But for now, in this time period, it most likely would have been used just to put food or store food and perhaps water in as well. And this is now also allowing us to get a well dug. Okay, so we've unlocked Mesolithic, and we've got the milestone unlocked Humble Beginnings, which also gives us 2 knowledge points to start with. Transportation, let's see. Transports, oh, okay. So some resources like logs, stone, copper ore, tin ore, and iron ore are heavy and difficult to carry around. Only adults can transport these at a very slow speed, 1 at a time, and with a penalty to morale. Oh, that's why they're feeling unhappy. They were carrying stones around. Sledges and carts solve this problem. They allow you to transport several heavy resources at a time more efficiently. Well, that is marvelous. Okay, so let's have a look here. I think we can unpause. Where's the ibex? There we go, there's the ibex. Come on, harvest from the ibex, please. You know what, guys? There's a cave lion there, you may want to chase it away from your prey. The other cave lion, unfortunately, is also coming. There we go. Okay. Ah, we hunted 5 cave lions. I'm sorry, little one. So again, the male cave lion there lived a dangerous life. You can actually, come on, there we go. Go and slaughter. Who else has got a buy face? You've got a buy face. There we go. Okay, the cave lion is being slaughtered. The ibex can also be slaughtered, please. You can go and slaughter. Oh, okay, never mind. I said slaughter. I wanted to say slaughter. Oh, there we go. Slaughter the ibex. Okay, this poor female cave lion. We have chased her away from the food, though. And it is possible that humans would have, to a large extent, at least initially, they would have scavenged. They would have done basically kleptoparasitism. They would have waited for bigger predators to catch something and then go chase it away. Steal the food, in essence. That would have worked quite well. But okay, I say it would have worked well. But you can also imagine trying to scare away a fully grown lion, or a pride of lions, even worse. Scaring that away from their food. Not going to be easy. Not going to be easy. Okay. So let's see. There's one cave lion over there now, and that is it. That is basically it in terms of animals, apart from the bear over there. Oh, are you dispersing? It looks like it. This female seems to now be going on her own. She's going to try and find another place to establish, because it's getting a little bit too cramped here with mother and the 3 siblings. Or are you guys also going to follow her now? Is she the trendsetter? She's just kind of sitting there. Maybe. Let's see. Johan, you say this is a little feature. Sometimes, if anything swims with no health, it does not die until it gets to the shore. So it is good to micromanage to stop firing at those to preserve ammo. Indeed. I was like, yeah, this one's dead already. So may as well just wait for it to die on the other side, on the banks there. We've got space for... Oh, no more space for people. So this is as large as our tribe can be, at least at the moment. So let's build more, shall we? Let's build more houses. Build another one over here. Actually, I wanted to keep on. Let's shift like that. Shift. And, let's start with 3 more. And we'll build another hearth as well. Production, hearth, over here. There we go. It'll look nice. A little settlement is slowly but surely expanding. Right. Now, what can we do? We should be able to build a well. But how? There we go. Well, it requires well digging. Oh, okay. In the Neolithic, we can build a well. Okay, so never mind. We cannot build a well yet. That's only in the late Stone Age when we actually do agriculture, I believe. That is when we are going to do that. Okay, so we're not going to dig wells yet. Later on, we are going to. I think next up, we are going to actually grab archery so that we can equip our hunters with bows, because bows also a very, very useful weapon. Like, sure, the slings were great, but the bows would have given you a bit more power. You could have let something bleed out a bit, and you could have, gotten quite good at hunting and stuff like that. You need repair. Repair, please. These tents are really in disrepair here. So please repair it. Everything else is still looking alright. Good enough. Alright. Oh yes, with the slings, I forgot about that earlier. In some of those cases, I mentioned that yes, very often little pebbles would have been used, and that would have been a great ammo to use. But eventually, with the metal slugs being used, iron being smelt and then being used as ammo, in some cases they actually molded that to have a little message on it. And I remember there were some of those slugs that had messages basically saying "F you" and "Take that" or "Ouch," stuff like that in little engravings on the metal slugs that were used in the slings. All right, but I do believe it is now 8 o'clock already, so it's unbelievably it's time to end today's live stream. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me on a little adventure, or initially misadventure, as we tried to be nomadic and could not be. And yeah, we are now finally settling in again, and we are going to keep on settling in here. And we're going to expand a bit next time. Next time, I hope that we'll be able to go through the Mesolithic and maybe, just maybe, head on over to the late Stone Age so that we can start with agriculture as well. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend further. I will see you all again very, very soon. Of course, there's an Empires of the Undergrowth, the Ants video coming out on Tuesday, and another Monster Hunter World video coming out on Friday. And yes, indeed, Johan, catch this. Messages like that, just absolutely brilliant. But yeah, hope you have a great one. I'll see you guys soon.